Hello scrapbooking ladies. I'm doing this video in response to Sybil, which is Jandsib80 here on YouTube. She's having a 51st birthday challenge, and one of the challenges is to show your face video and give 5 random facts about yourself and that are non-craft related. And so I'm just going to share a little bit about myself with you. The first thing is my husband and I have been married for 21 years, and the second thing is I am a stay-at-home mother of 2 teenage children. I have 2 children in high school. My son just started high school this year as a freshman. My daughter's a junior. And when we started having children, I worked in a medical records office for a large size medical practice, but I decided that I wanted to be the one to raise my children and to give them the values and morals that I would want them to have. So I quit working. I did just work 2 evenings a week, and my husband watched the kids when they were really little, and then the clinic closed. So I have been a stay-at-home mom since then, which is probably about 14 years. And the third thing is we have a piece of property that we bought for an investment a few years ago. And so that is actually where my craft room is located. My husband loves to. It has 5.5 acres, and he loves to work outdoors, and I'm not an outdoor girl, so we had this vacant house sitting on it, which really wasn't livable, and so I fixed up. I just took some of my supplies, all my supplies up there, and fixed me a room there, so I can be crafting while my husband's working outdoors, so I'm not a real outdoorsy person. And the fourth thing is this past year in February, so almost coming up on a year, my father-in-law passed away, and that was probably the closest. I've had grandparents, pass away, but the closest family member, in my immediate family to pass away, and so he was kind of like a dad to me, so that was, you miss him, and that's kind of difficult. This year was the first holiday without him. And so then the fifth thing is, because of my father-in-law passing away, my mother-in-law has decided that it would be best to come and live close to one of her children. The other 2 siblings of my husband's are quite far away, so we are actually fixing up that little house on the property that we own and making it all livable for her. So the goal this year, she's going to put her place up for sale, and it's actually a family property that she's grown up on, so it's going to be a very difficult move for her, but we are looking forward to having her close by. And so we're working on getting the house all fixed up and livable for her, and she has agreed to me just keeping, I actually moved my stuff into one of the smaller bedrooms, so I will still continue to have my craft space up there, and hopefully that'll be okay with me making videos. She has a couple of poodles, so you might hear some barking dogs this coming up year in some of my videos, but we're looking forward to having her close by. And then she wanted one crafting item told, so my crafting thing is I'm really not into mini albums per se that much. I think it's just because I like to have my pictures protected, and I don't have the ability to print out little tiny, pictures, like a little wallet picture. And if you do that, like at places like Costco and stuff, you have to get 4 pictures on a sheet of the same exact picture. So I like to have my pictures protected to where if you have little kids over and they're looking at them, or my own children like to look through them sometimes, that the pictures are protected. So I've never really been a fan of mini albums. I love how everyone makes them, and they're so beautiful. And then one other little crafty thing, I'm just not a Halloween person. I don't really care for all the ghosts and goblins and spooks and skulls and all that. So thank you, Sybil, for having this challenge. It's been fun to see the responses from the ladies and just learn a little bit more about the person and what they enjoy, and their life and what they like to do and everything. So thank you very much, Sybil, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learning a little bit more about me.